It's something that we all use, we all need to buy, and I have no idea why this is continuing to occur.
Talking about toilet paper and how it's supposed to be something we don't pay sales taxes on. But you ever look at your store receipt after buying it?
Well, one local woman did take a hard look, and she doesn't like what she saw. KDKA's Meghan Schiller explains why this customer is headed to court over it for the second time this year.
This week is not the week to get stuck inside without enough of this, toilet tissue. And one woman wants to make sure next time you go to buy it, you're not overpaying for it. Turns out a lot of us are, and we're not even aware. Mary Box got the time, the interest, and the receipts.
And that's correct. I do have the receipts.
She sent us her receipt from the Walgreens in Murrysville. See that line right there? It's sales tax.
In this case, because the toilet tissue was the only thing I bought, it was very easy to see when it came up taxable that the tax was on the toilet tissue and it should not have been.
It's the law here in Pennsylvania. No taxing on toilet tissue allowed. Bach learned it's not just happening at her neighborhood store.
I've also purchased the same toilet tissue in Wilkinsburg, in Greensburg, in Penn Hills, and even in York, Pennsylvania. And in those Walgreens, I've also been charged sales tax. So I know that it's endemic in their system.
Interestingly, Walgreens is not taxing all toilet paper. We went in and bought Scott's brand. It did not get taxed. Bach is buying the generic Walgreens brand and is getting taxed. So she took Walgreens to court and a magistrate judge sided with her. Bach says the fix would take a nanosecond, but it didn't happen yet. She just filed a complaint against the Penn Hills Walgreens for the same thing, planning to argue in front of the judge there next month.
And I think it's really that simple. And when I find that a store is doing something repetitively, when they know that they've got a mistake in their system, and yet they continue to make that same so-called mistake, I question why it's occurring.
We reached out to Walgreens and asked what's going on. A spokesperson said, quote, "We are aware of the issue and are updating our systems to no longer charge tax on these items. We expect it to be resolved by tomorrow." And if this is something that interests you, there is a long list. What can and cannot be taxed. We've posted it at KDKA.com. Mary Bach tells me she is due back in court March 1st, and she'll keep us posted. Reporting on the North Shore tonight, I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA News.